guys. So the audio for this video is not going to be the greatest, but I'm trying to do a demo of this, um, and I if I use the other logger in my audio interface, the other input, it will record this as well with the mics on and providing here. But let me change the source on this. Oh, wait a minute. Silly me. There we go. So let's go to the, let's see here there while I talk about this. Should have been stop monitoring and then unplug it. We can talk for a second. Okay, so this guitar is an Ibanez Geo something. I'm not really sure the name. It will be in the whatchamacallit, in the title. And I have recorded a lot of music with this guitar. Played a lot of shows with this guitar. I've probably put the most amount of grinding I've ever put into learning and getting better on any guitar ever. In this, it's either this or my acoustic guitar, which I'll make a video about. That'll be a video in March. Probably, this one is getting uploaded before the 5150 video that I just recorded tonight. But yeah, I love this guitar more than anything in the world. And if I ever lost this guitar, I would genuinely cry. Like, this guitar is either going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or getting buried with me. So, what it is it is a RG style, I believe. The HSS configuration. Definitely all aftermarket pickups. There's some stickers, and let's just go over how I got this though. So we gotta imagine ourselves back in the year 2023. I was currently playing music at my church, my old church. And I was playing every Wednesday. I was playing guitar there. And playing drums on every Sunday. Well, I wasn't playing guitar every Wednesday. I was playing guitar a lot of the Wednesdays. I don't know, paddleboard. The board was literally this big. And I can tell you exactly how to lay it. I had a tuner, compressor, chorus, delay, reverb. So the reverb was like this. So that was the reverb was like this. So that output could go. And then I had my power splitter on the top, because this was called up the underneath. But that was on board. Actually, I think I had my distortion on there as well somewhere. I'm not really sure. I might have a picture. No, I don't have any pictures because I refused to take pictures of my pedalboard because it looked like crap. But I would change it like every 2 weeks. Now I have my pedal board set up at my church, which I will do a video on that eventually. That might just be like a spur of the moment kind of, whatever, upload. Um, but anyways, let's get back to this. And to the, maybe not the exact date, but roughly around there. Um, gonna look for this really quickly. I was in the 10th grade, and I was having a rough year, I'd say. It was definitely not my finest year. I am looking to see. I know it was sometime in October. I want to say it was the 20 something. It was the 20 something. So it might have been earlier actually. Could have been. Uh, was the I don't know. I don't know the exact date. Sometime in October. Um, my main guitar at the time was, I don't even know if it's in the video on this channel, but it was my main guitar for 2 years, maybe 2 years, over a year. It was an Ashthorpe, or I don't know how to say it, Stratocaster style guitar. When I first had it, I had 3 single coils. When this happened, it had a humbucker in the bridge and a single coil in the neck. I believe that was it. But the single coil was the only functioning part. And the wiring was all messed up, and the guitar was kind of just being held together with pure luck. The action was high. The bridge was uncomfortable to play. The guard was like being held together with like 2 screws and some duct tape. And there was a lot of grounding issues with it. Had a lot of noise in it, and there was a night where the ground wire got disconnected. I was mad about that, and so I'd have my mom, because she was showing up later that evening. She was showing up like 20 minutes later. I had her bring my first active Telecaster that was in a lot of videos. At the time, I had a single coil on the bridge, so it wasn't, super different. But I had to bring that, and so I played the show with that. I buckled that guitar up in back in her old car with my pedal board, and then the other guitar, I was mad at it, so I put it in its case, which is off screen over there, which I use now for this. But I put it in the case, and I threw it in the back, in like the boot of the car. Sorry, I said boot. The boot of the car. And I pull it out the next day, because I was taking the day off for like a mental health thing, because I was already like, I was having so much that day. I took a mental health day the next day, which my mom doesn't take anymore, which kind of stinks, but whatever. Um, so I took that mental health day. Next day, I slept in. I slept good. I went to bed at like 10:30, and I woke up at I think 9:30 or 10. Um, but I opened up that case. Keep in mind it's a gig bag, not a case. Um, and the neck on this guitar is snapped. To say that I didn't, to say that I was sad is an understatement, because I bought that guitar with hard-earned money from prepping soccer, saved up for 2 months, not spending a single dime of it, and bought that guitar, some strap locks for it, and one of my straps, I have no clue where it went. It might actually be my pride strap that I use. And I bought that one because there were the Dude Ranch era Les Pauls that Tom DeLonge played had. He used one of those on one of them. Anyways, but I bought that thing, hard-earned money, and it was a black dread burst, just like my acoustic, which is from the same brand as well. I loved that guitar, and I cried. I genuinely, like, I cried that day because it was like, it was my favorite guitar. I had spent so much time and money into it. I played that guitar for hours a day for over a year. Um, and it sucked seeing that guitar in such a state of disrepair. And so I played that Telecaster. Um, I played it a lot, honestly, as well, but my parents knew about this, and so for Christmas, them and my sister scraped up enough money to be able to buy me this, which, actually, let me see how much it is. Okay, so it's $200, brand new, and it's the GR X70QA, or quilt something, I don't know. But yeah, my parents got it on a $50 discount because it's really hard to see this one, but right up here there's like a little crack in the finish. And then down here on the lower bout there's that, and there's just some paint chunks missing, which nobody ever really notices, because, yeah, and I play aggressive, so I mean I was gonna bend it anyways. But I, they got me this guitar, and I literally fell in love with it because back when I first got this guitar, for this first, back when I first got this guitar, it had a set of nines on there. Thankfully, they were removable nines because the guitar was gonna do a little hissy fit because I hate the guitar strings because I've broken more guitars than I have removable strings. Anyways, um, it was a set of nine, the super slinkies that that everybody knows. Because we got it from a Guitar Center, so they set it up for us before we bought it. And the strings felt nice. The bridge felt amazing. It did come with a bar for it, which I didn't really like because I'm not a big whammy guy anymore. I used to use my whammy bar all the time, but I use it so little now. That's because this bridge doesn't have great tuning stability, which we'll get into in a second. Um, but yeah, I got this guitar. I put 11s on it, and without having to do any adjustments to the bridge, it was still flat, which is like, it was every other guitar that I've ever had. If I put anything heavier than 9s, including if I had 5 of the strings, this would always be like raised up, which I don't mind because I love pulling up on it. So I tell you, I bought a locking nut for it because I wanted to do that. But anyways, I put, and I use like lighter 11s on it, 11 to 48s, the power slinkies, and it was an easier step up from these 10s that I have on here now, and I'll get to why I did that. I'm pretty sure these 10s are 6 months old. I believe I put these on in June. June or July. But yeah, anyways, that's why I fell in love with this guitar, and I instantly started playing it on Wednesday nights, and then we eventually went to the bigger stage instead of this little outbuilding when we would play music on Wednesdays, which was amazing. And I have this like hold on, I don't even know how to explain it. Hold on. Which one of these was it? I actually don't want to know because it's the GP200. Yeah, it was the GP200. I had one of these. They had one of these up there for our like lead guy that did it, play bass, because the guitar hand electric. Sometimes I just don't want the guy. We're not gonna talk about him though, because he's not important to this story. Actually, he kind of is. Now that I think about it, he's the one that was talking about the pickup brand that I put in here eventually. Anyways, what was it? Right. So we moved to the big stage. Everybody loves this guitar, and I played this guitar a bunch. There's a bunch of videos of me playing it and just enjoying life. Because we were playing fun songs. Like one of my favorite licks is I'm just gonna play it. That's okay. I was a lick with a song we played at that church. Yeah, actually I got to recently play it again. So it's just for it was a super simple lick, but it was a song called Glorious Day. It was a really fun one. I loved playing it. And this guitar helped me because when I got it, action was unbelievably low. And I realized, oh, I should maintain this. And I have maintained this guitar so well. I think there's been one time out of the entirety of the past year that this thing has failed me. And that was my fault that it failed me because I was stupid and bad wiring. And so it was out for a week. I literally spent a week fixing it. I probably rewired it 4 or 5 times that week just to try to figure out what was wrong with it. Oh, and it's still not 100% there. I'm honestly wanting to go to a technician to get it, rewired. I do want to get a new pickup frame here because this is a dummy coil. We'll get to that in a second when I talk about everything that I've done to modify it. But yeah, it's a great guitar. I would have preferred the red one because it's a black to red person. I have a thing with red and black. My camera that I'm recording this on is black and red. The wall behind you is black and red. My acoustic that's living to my left, and my old drum kit, and my other drum kit as well, all black and red. Even even my most used pair of tennis shoes, my favorite Converse from when I was younger. Everything that I've ever enjoyed really has been black and red. I don't remember where this card. I think it was when I started this YouTube channel. It was like black and red, yeah. And that's why I like offer so much, is because the colors are black and red. Anyways, I went for it. I was like, whatever though. When I got it though, it also came with this strap, which is, I didn't intend to get this one. I meant to get this one, but it's the DiMarzio flip flops. And I dropped this guitar, like this in its case, or its case back, but it dropped like this, and the part of the strap broke, so it's being hooked up with duct tape. But I took it off because of that, and then I put my old 20 ball strap and then these on there as well with it. But yeah, this guitar had it for over a year now. I've been meaning to make a video about it for over a year. Now let's get to everything I've done to it. So let's start on the back. I put Thy Will Be Done, which is out of an old hymn, but it's also Matthew 6:10, it's about wars. There's a Tism, the stick my mom got. That's in a mural in my hometown where I grew up the first 10 years of my life. There's a mural in the city, and that's my sister's. That's from ATU, which is a college out here in Arkansas. And that's it on the front. My mom went to a store and saw this sticker and was like, oh, it's so Jackson. And so she bought it. It's Tom from Tom and Jerry playing the guitar. It's actually a bass. No, it's a good. It has 6 strings, but anyways. Pickups obviously replaced. These are some Wilkinson stuff. It's like a mix between old PAFs and a JV and 59. It's like a mix between the two. It's actually weirdly, it's got a lot of, they've got a lot of high end in them, which I adore because as a worship guitarist, we love a lot of high end in our guitars. They have a nice, clean, high end, especially when the pickups are split. And I'm gonna say this guitar is the best selector switch ever, not just because it's very smooth and very easy to use, and it's not worn down like every other switch I've ever used, but you wire the ground to it as well. So when you're replacing figures, you put your ground, and it has coil taps. You add that as well, because when you're doing position 2 or 4, it splits the pickup. So I'll get rid of this, and then it'll be these. If you're in 4 like this, it'll be like that, and then if you're like this, it'll be like this, which is really cool, and I love that. It's great, but when you don't have a middle pickup input, for some reason they won't do it with a bridge pickup, which I don't know why. But Actually, I do know it's because I wired it backwards. For the tap for the hot, so it's going to hot with it. That was famous. But since there is no middle pickup, position 4 is just a split pickup, or the split neck pickup, and it's got a really nice split pickup sound. But these are just some little instances. I don't know the name of them, and haven't been able to find them in Amazon bottom, but they were like $35. Amazing, and I love them. I redone the wiring before, so actually I had to replace the pot because it was getting scratchy and it was dying. I replaced the volume pot. This tone pot needs to get tightened. It also just needs a new tone pot because this one's just kind of, I also never use it. At one point there was a kill switch in there, and I like having that like little toggle kill switch. And usually, oh wait, I forgot to mention this, I also put 2 extra springs in the back so I could have it tightened down and kind of like outside out of mind, but I do have an issue with the trim system. The tuning stability is so bad that I need to put a block in there. I don't have one in there right now because I was using my trim like 2 weeks ago or something. No, it wasn't 2 weeks ago, it was like a month ago actually. Sometime in December I was using my trim or something. Okay, thing I used to use. Okay, yeah, it's literally a bunch of old Cookout credit cards paired together, and I put that like in this back cavity. I also really like how there is so much clearance that whenever I take strings out, I don't have to take this back cover off because there's so much clearance there, which is sick. This is another really amazing feature. This contour heel. I used to hate the way these felt, and then I got this, and I was like, oh my god, this makes so much sense. Because you got that big block there, like on a regular bolt-on or even a Gibson, it feels like you're playing like this. Like when you're up on the higher frets, you feel like you're doing that. And it's sorry, it's only 1040, but anyways. Yeah, it's great. And I love there's not a big plate on the back either, so that's great. Another product that I have is that I wish the back plate for the trim of the back plate was recessed like this. You can call it play this one because there's I have a belt on actually because there's a lot of scratches like up in here. You can't really see unless you're like looking at it, but that's from my belt. I wish this had a nitro finish because oh man, I'd wear it through it so dearly. Whenever I inevitably built my first guitar, or whenever I put together another kit, I definitely want to put a nitro finish on it. I have another guitar that I need to talk about, which is my Flying V. I also need to do a studio tour eventually, go over all my gear and everything, but I need to do that when I have all my crap here. And there's a few more things I need to actually discuss really quickly. So this neck, originally, this neck was you can actually see it better on here too. It's very glossed around. Originally when I got it, it was satin, and then over time I've glossed it up from playing, especially up in here, up in this area. It's like actually, maybe not. This area is more satiny. I think it feels a lot like I've actually definitely rubbed the finish down in this specific area right here. But up in here, it's like glossy from where I've been playing. You actually on the fretboard too. It's harder to see unless you're like looking at it like I am. You can see like all the front gump that I have left. Maybe I'll let off and I change strings. These Singer rings are like 6 months old. And I changed them because I went from playing like a lot of punk music to doing jazz band this year, so like I need lighter strings. So I put 10s on here. This is the 46. There's the regular slinky stuff. There's one little thing on the back too. A little sticker that says "Stay Right," which is like a thing. I don't know how to explain it. I saw it and my first immediate reaction was like continue to be right in your own mind and don't let like other things like make you want to do bad things. That's what I thought. I'm not sure if that's what it means. I also tried to mention this. I took the string trees off because which one call it? I was getting bad tuning stability, and before I thought it was ready to take those off, and that worked significantly. Because actually, if you take them off, the trim works a lot better as well. And then I was gonna put them back on, and then I lost one of them, I think. I don't know. But yeah, let's just do a little playing demo. Unless this video is already... You know what? If nobody wants to watch this video, nobody wants to watch this video. So let's start with the position that I use the most when recording, which is the glitch pickup. So let's go to my presets. Let's go to... kind of first off. And yeah, it just sounds sick a little bit. Basically the same thing except with a different amp model. I actually have the one that is this one on my fiddle board. Here's some clean tones, just some straight things. I think it's gonna be that was the split, and then here's the full. It's got a little bit of here's some stuff I think actually. Some cool stuff in the corners. We're in like 20, 30 minutes. I was fine with this. And this video didn't go on. Yeah, and I like that. Let's see. Maybe I got no clue for this one. I think this was. Oh, I know exactly what it is. This was, I believe, if I remember correctly, this was what I recorded my song, Drive On. Yeah, I got it. This one's really fun too. This one's vibrato instead of chords. Oh no, this is where I recorded um, my song uh, Redwood. Just gnarly, just well that one. That's pretty cool. Well, indeed. This is probably just yeah, this one's just a nice crunchy kind of. This one when I was working on some recording kind of stuff like this one was made with this guitar in mind. This one is just a nice ringtone, I believe. It's a nice ringtone. I believe this was in my era where I did like a lot of low end. Um, and this is all stuff from years ago. But yeah, this guitar, yeah, I'm telling you, it's great. I love it. The only issue is with the tuning's related, but other than that, it's fine. And also, if the audio and video doesn't sync up, that's my fault. Crap camera. I'm looking at my monitor right now to make sure that it is syncing up, but and also sorry that I keep showing my OBS. I know it's kind of annoying, but whatever. I feel like I should have been on in this corner this entire time. I don't know what you. Let me know what version of like my setup you guys have most enjoyed. Um, so I know what you guys want for next video. And I know my audio is kind of crap for this video. Okay, it's about the same. Yeah, that's the end of the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.